wrestler that calls himself the Dream Machine. You know, he ought to be a poet instead of a wrestler because all he can do is say a bunch of rhymes. He don't know how to wrestle. He just gets up there and shakes his legs, sticks his tongue out and hollers. But I tell you what we did to him. Tojo Yamamoto, he stuck them slaps in that fat boy's chest so much he cried like a baby.
Mr. Androso, I want to tell you, you listen very good. All your people, this, the Dream Machine, I don't call him no Dream Machine. You know what his real name is? Septic Tank Machine. I'll tell you what, the Septic Tank Machine, he turn around, he two-faced us, he two-faced Mr. Hey,
come on, Billy. Hey, come on, you guys. Settle it down.
God digging a coffin, buying a long time, we've another family crying. I'll show you what these jelly donuts can do in this belly. I'm heavy on my feet and light on my feet. Hard you knock Jimmy Vang, he's gone. You don't love nobody but yourself. You don't even love your wife. You got 7 kids, 2 by your own wife.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He don't waste any time mourning for anybody, but that's the kind of nature that Jimmy Hart's got. They're making a big deal out of the fact that they won the Southern Tag Belt with you alone as the only one in there to try to go, and they couldn't even do that, honest.
That's right, Lance Russell. All they are paper champions, and the Dream Machine, the Superstar, going to show you how big and bad they are, man.
That's right, baby. We can do it to it, Sonny Pruitt. Take a pill like we'll go to the hill like Jack and Jill. 275 pounds of romping, stomping, graveyard destruction. I am that man that's been high, been low, been bad, been good, Dallas, Texas, and Hollywood. If you know what I'm talking about, all my soul folks. I'm talking to the people in Orange Mound, Scudderfield, Bearwater, Smoky City. I'm talking to all the people because they know where their soul's coming from. Woo! So much soul is hard to control.
Listen, you know, I have seen you in the last few times, and there's an entirely different nature about it. When you came in here, Billy, he was all serious, all business. The guy was one of the meanest, roughest wrestlers I ever saw. He's still a lot of that. But now he's got the leg shaking and he's happy and hollering and the whole thing.
Well, I feel good, baby.
Wait just a second. I want you to see. I thought it would be interesting to see some of the moves of the Dream Machine. So we've got a videotape we kind of put together. Dream and Billy, I'd like for you to see. I think you might even be interested in seeing some of this. Ferris comes in and look at the Dream go after him. Ferris into the rope. Shot to the midsection. The big 273-pounder letting it all out. He puts a headbutt, and there's a tag on Tojo, and Tojo says, oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, and the referee says, you gotta. You want to lose it? Starts the count on him. Dream animated. And Tojo says, whoa! Green right back at him. Tags Tojo. Yamamoto in. Hook, hip toss. And the Dream puts him down with that headbutt again. Ferris putting an eagle eye on him. But you couldn't keep him out of there with a tractor pulling against him. Dream, and not exactly your picture book version of the martial arts, and Tojo says, Wago. And a Dream, a drop kick. That's what never ceases to amaze me. How this guy, as big as he is, can get up and drop kick the way he does. Ferris charges in. Dream tags him. Tojo saying, crazy man, crazy man. Ferris taking his time. He's looking to Dream over. He's not sure about him. Stuck him. Dream not inhibited by any rules. So that makes him a good match for Ferris. Yamamoto. Bounces Ferris's head. Ferris standing there looking at the referee and got nailed. And Dundee raises a foot, bounces Tojo down. Ooh, the big leg. And Dream was something to prove that he can beat any of Hart's boys. Rolled out of the way.
Was that doing some dancing?
I know.
Was doing some self-lance.
It's a whole different Dream than when you came in here, man.
A whole different Dream. Old days gone, new days here. I was doing some steps out there to make Fredda stay ashamed of himself. But you know, you asked me why was I doing all that. I'm going to explain to you exactly why. Because I never cared about the wrestling business. You can call it seeing the light, call it uptight, or call it what you wanted. But I have never enjoyed the wrestling business because I would always come in. Jimmy Hart called me in to destroy Jerry Lawler, always coming in for money. Always coming in for money. Money is the root of all evil, but now I'm with the superstar, and we're going far, if you can understand what I'm saying. The old Dream is gone. New Dream is here, going to be shucking, jiving, moving and grooving, because I am that man that walked that barbed wire fence 32,000 miles barefooted. I eat steel stone cakes, stabbed lightning with bread, picked up the Blue Guinea Rock, caught 9,000 buckshot, went out in the jungle, got a he line, a she line. I whooped the she line and died the he line to row. If you know what I'm talking about, 38 pistol, 45 frame. It's not so much weight on my shoulder, but it's a lot of hell on a man's brain. It's going to be a lot of hell on your brain, Tojo Wayne Ferris. I guarantee you that. Woo, I feel so good today, baby. If you know what I'm talking about. I got my main man right over here. He's a little man, but I tell you what, he's got more fights. He's got more fights than any man I know of. Bill Superstar Dundee, and baby, we're going to do it to it.
Okay, that's Dream Machine.
Just got to add this. The Dream Machine and the Superstar got a little resolution. We're going to get rid of Hart, Tojo Yamamoto, and the whole family, brother. They're all gone.
They say I turned my back on the family. You know, Charles Manson had a family, but it's all gone. Jimmy Hart, I'm after you. Jimmy Hart, I will get you one way or another. You picking these dog-head face Dutch man tell you a low-live egg-sucking dog yourself.
That's the Dream Machine. If you heard what he said and understood it all. We got more wrestling action. Big main event with Dundee and the Dream going against Mantell and the Angel. That's all coming up in just a moment. All righty, more action to come right here on Wave Country's Championship Wrestling. We'll get back to it in just a moment. Hey, let me give you the entire card coming up Tuesday night. Gave you that super six-man tag match, but that's not all. Great card, too. Tom Maley takes on Gypsy Joe, Jimmy Kent and Roy Rogers, and then it'll be a tag match that'll have the Bounty Hunters with Jimmy Kent at ringside going against Sonny King and Ron Sexton, and then followed by that six-man match that'll have it all. Yes, sir. Tojo Yamamoto, Dirty Dutch Mantell, and Jimmy Hart wrestling. I don't mean at ringside. He'll be on one of the participants on that side of the ring, going against Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee, and the large Dream Machine. All of that takes place Tuesday night right there in the Gardens. And that one bout alone, you're going to find a lot of mad going down in there. You don't want to miss it, because it will have some of that explosion that'll take the garden's lid right on off. Tuesday night, make your plans. We are back and about ready for Jimmy. What is it?
Let me tell you something, Lance. When one member of the family hadn't got a chance to show up here, we got another member taking his place, baby. So Wayne Ferris is going to be with Dutch against you-know-who.
Okay, so the Angel out and put Ferris in. That makes kind of a formidable team in itself. Not that the Angel certainly wasn't. But Wayne Ferris back in with Dutch Mantell, and we are about ready, if we can get the action to settle down long enough, for the official introductions. Davey?
It's a match to the expiration of time. Team with the most falls to their credit when the time expires wins the match. Introducing at a total weight of 454 pounds, from Memphis, Tennessee, Wayne Ferris, and from Oil Trough, Texas, Dutch Mantell. On the right of your screen, at a total weight of 484 pounds, from Australia, the